Hey guys, it's Britt. Today we're here to talk about a really big change that a large TikTok creator just made to their platform. And I think that this speaks to everything related to family vlogging being on its way out, people seeing the issues with it, parents choosing to protect their kids instead of sharing them with social media. And I wanted to talk about it. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys. So this is pretty big in the realm of mommy vlogging or family vlogging. And I think that it really just shines a big light on the fact that a lot of people are starting to see these major issues with putting your kids on the internet. And some people see these issues and they continue to overshare their kids, and others decide to protect their children as a parent's role is to protect their kids. So they are just, basically doing what they are intended to do. Fritz is a mommy vlogger. She has almost 3 million followers, so really large platform. And she decided, a couple years ago to start including her daughter into her content, and they grew their platform. And now she also has an infant son as well, who has been in some TikToks over the last year. And I've not watched all of their videos, probably not even 80% of them, but the ones that I have clicked on, I don't see her content as like the other kind of family vlogging content, like, showing underwater shots of her daughter in a bathing suit, or, being really invasive with like medical stuff or anything like that. But her daughter was a very large part of her presence, and obviously why they got almost 3 million followers, even if the content was not really negative like other family vloggers' content can be and is. Her daughter was still heavily featured in all of her content on this TikTok page. Well, she went ahead and made the decision just recently to leave TikTok. She didn't come out with a video that I know of to explain her thought process and why she's leaving TikTok and if she'll be back or anything like that. But as of right now, it seems like it's an indefinite exit, and she's going to take her kids off of social media. Now, would I be surprised if once in a while they don't share a photo on Instagram or something like that? No, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you are making the decision to go from heavily featuring your children to a handful of times a year showing a photo on Instagram, that's not family vlogging. And I want to kind of reiterate it in this video because it seems like the right time and the right place to do so. When the conversation's being had about family vlogging, it's not that you should never show your kids online. It's the oversharing. It's the constantly having them in content. It's the allowing these children to carry the empire on their back. Like, if you took them off of your channel, would your channel survive? And with a lot of the family vloggers, their channel just simply would not survive because the parents are so boring. They have no personality themselves. Their kids are carrying everything on their backs. So there's obviously a major difference. And I know that some people say, oh, well, you can't tell people to not share their kids online. I'm not saying don't share your kids online. I'm talking about the family vlogging side of things, where people are brought into the emergency room and brought into surgery visits and allowed to be a fly on the wall when you're talking to your little daughter about getting her period. Those are the issues that surround family vlogging. It's not sharing a photo of your children once in a while with social media. That's not it at all. So I want to make that very clear in this video. And I did comb through the comments, of course, on her exit video, and it's just an overwhelming amount of support and people saying, you're choosing the right thing. We are here for you if you ever choose to come back. It's just so nice to see somebody make this decision to protect their children without it being like a Ren Eleanor kind of thing where something really bad is brought to the forefront and then some changes are made. And I'm not saying Ren Eleanor made any changes. I'm just talking about the general concept of you are making this decision because it's in the best interest of your child. You're not reacting to something really bad that has happened and then choosing to change your content, because we all know that creepy people are on the internet. It is a well-known fact, and they are only getting worse, and they are getting more invasive and more intelligent as far as how they can use technology to download and create all kinds of inappropriate content with your children. So I did hop over to her Instagram just to see if she went into any detail over there. And she did share a post on the same day that her TikTok went up saying goodbye to TikTok. And this photo on Instagram says, "This is the end of our TikTok account as it was. It's going to be hard to give up as it's been a big part of our lives for almost 2 years, but this is what's best for our family. I want my kids to have a regular life growing up without the pressures of social media. Thank you to all of our amazing followers for the incredible love and support that you've shown us and the endless hilarious comments. We are honored to have made millions laugh for a little while. Signing off with so much gratitude and lots of tears, cherishing the memories that we've captured. We love you all." And it shows a photo of her and her daughter. So I don't know. Does that mean that she's going to come back and continue the TikTok without her kids? Awesome. If so, obviously, she's an adult. She can do what she wants to do. But I just have so much respect for people like this. And I know that a lot of people go really hard at family vloggers. And I've had some very direct opinions about them as well. But I think it's as important to also shine lights on scenarios like this, where this is someone making a decision to protect their kids, and they were not pushed into it. They weren't called out and canceled, and then they're making this decision. She's just doing this because you can tell that her heart is in the right place, and she knows that having a large social media presence that heavily features her children is not going to be in their best interest in the long term. So she is putting a stop to it. So, all respect for Laura, and I hope that this decision is nothing but amazing, all of the good things for her, because she did seem like she was one of the ones who she was on a little bit of a different frequency than a lot of the family vloggers that I cover on a consistent basis. But either way, I hope that it works out for her, and I will be interested to see what she does with her platform in the future. If she wants to come back and make totally different content, I guess time will tell. But I wanted to share this with you guys. And it's just wild because I'm going to film another Doherty Dozen video after this one. And you think of someone like Alicia Doherty, and then you see someone like Laura, and it just really speaks to how all of these moral codes are just could not be more different on social media. And you can see it the way that people move around and act and behave online. I also think of someone like Maya Knight, who Maya Knight is now protecting her children from all of the weird, creepy people who became obsessed with her children. And she has continued her social media presence, but she's choosing to protect her kids. So, instead of just like canceling everybody and all of this kind of stuff, I do think that with this conversation, it is important to give credit where credit's due. And as I always say, I know my credit doesn't mean shit to a lot of people, and that's okay. But I will speak out for things that I think are wrong and things that I think are right. And I think that if you are willing to make the outright decision to protect your children, that is that is something that cannot negatively impact your children. You're taking them offline. So those are going to be my thoughts for now. If you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.